Welcome to Math 129 or Pre-Calculus. I just want to give you a really brief overview of the course so you know where most things are and can start to navigate the course pretty quickly. First thing you'll do is, obviously if you've gotten to this video, then you've already been into our eCampus shell and have started with the Start Here button. So, the Start Here button took you to this page where you read a little bit of an overview of what the course and how it's structured. The basic pieces of this that I want to talk you through, because I know that day one orientation is going to take you through most of this, is just how to access ALEKS, the discussion boards, our notebook, just some of those basic things. And I want to make sure you know that these, the basic resources that are available to you. So first of all, with any kind of online class, whether this is your first online class or you've taken several, it's really easy to forget about your online class because you're not meeting with a group of people regularly throughout the week. So I really encourage you to establish a routine that is going to get you interacting with this course on a daily basis. This is a 4-credit math course, and it's going to consume a lot of your time. It would whether it was a face-to-face course on campus, and I think really even more so because it's online. So you really need to hit the ground running with this course, make it a priority, and dedicate time daily to interacting and working on the assignments in this course. So once you get started, the day one orientation is going to kind of give you, it's going to walk you through the basic things that you need to interact with as soon as possible, like the syllabus. I have a poll that I want you to fill out so I can see your availability. So once your schedule settles in, so this is due by the end of the week, you're just going to click on the times that you're free. So we can designate a lab time for us to meet as a group, and then we can also pick office hours that are going to meet the needs of everybody. As I'm making videos for the course, so lecture videos for the course, I'm maintaining a notebook in OneNote, which you should have access to. So you'll see we can navigate to everything here on the left. The Pre-Calculus notebook is a OneNote notebook where I will keep all of my notes. So as I'm making lecture videos, my notes will be here. My plan is even through office hours and things like that, I'll keep my notes here so that everybody always has access to them. So that's there. Definitely click on that link. Make sure you can see that. And then also I have a Google Meet classroom where when you click on that, then you'll just click on Join Meeting. And we can interact online. We can hold office hours that way. It's a really great spot to meet up where we can, talk about problems that you're having with the math. We can work problems. I can pull up a white space and, work problems just as if you were sitting with me in my office. So make sure you have access to that as well. And again, there's a page, this ALEKS registration, that will talk you through registering and paying for your ALEKS access. So you're going to want to make sure that you do that as well. ALEKS. So ALEKS will house all the homework assignments and your tests. So when you get into ALEKS, it's going to look something like this. Now, because no students have populated the course yet, my shell here is completely empty. So I actually am just going to pull up an old course so I can show you a little bit of what you'll see. So when you get in, it'll look something like this. Things that I like to point out, and again, yours will look a little bit different because this is a different class, but the navigation is the same. So here's your main menu. Things that you'll use the most are Learn. So when you're in Learn, that's when this mode is present. This is where your homework assignments are. That's a drop down. So what populates are the topic tiles. This is also a drop-down menu. So this is, you can see your specific homework assignments. They open in order. I'm going to leave mine on Ready to Learn so I have access to some things to show you, but you'll want to start right in on Homework 1. When you pull up a topic, and you can filter it. So like if you were just looking at a specific video and you want to search for a different topic, you can do that here. When the topic is available, you'll see this page where you can practice. So there's also an explanation, a learning page that'll just kind of give you some basic notes. And then these are all about resources available to you as well. So for example, there are videos that are made by the author of the textbook. So this is for every possible topic that there is. You can watch a quick video. This takes you to the e-version of the textbook. And those two things are really valuable resources, I think. A lot of times people don't realize that those things are embedded there, but they are. So I encourage you to take advantage of them. So the other thing I want to mention is that you'll see how many topics are in a given assignment. So I believe in homework 1 there's 26 topics, but that doesn't mean there's 26 problems. You actually have to answer a question within that topic 3 times correctly in a row to get credit for it. If you make a mistake, it'll make you do it 5 times. So you can see 26 topics is way more than just 26 problems. So don't underestimate the time it's going to take to complete those homework assignments. Okay, so that's ALEKS in a nutshell. As questions come up, we can invest more time in talking about how that works. So really the course is going to be organized into weeks. So the one that will be visible to you right now is weeks 1 and 2. So I lumped weeks 1 and 2 together to kind of give us a little bit of leeway as people are adding and dropping the course throughout the first week of classes to make sure we're all in and get acquainted with the course. Like I said, I built in a little bit of extra time. So this is how things will, for the most part, be organized. My lecture videos are here. So these are videos that I've created on specific topics that I think you'll need the most help with. So I encourage you to watch these first. So if, for example, you'll click on the link, my video will come up. I've tried to keep them all short, between 5 and 10 minutes. I want you to take notes on these. Again, treat this like an on-campus face-to-face course. Keep a notebook dedicated to this class. Take your notes in one section, work your homework problems in another section. Stay organized. It will make a difference. Once you complete the compound inequality, you watch this 6-minute video, you should look through your topics. Okay, so there's a couple topics on compound linear inequalities. So you go to ALEKS, again, in that filter, you can search for those specific topics and work on those while that material is still fresh in your head. The next thing that is due within these next couple weeks is each week you're going to set a SMART goal. So SMART is an acronym, and this is all going to be housed in the discussion board. So again, discussion board will be a link over here on the left. I have 3. So as you'll notice in that day 1 checklist, you'll go ahead and introduce yourself. And then the other 2, the first is here for the goals that I'm talking about right now. And the other is if you have questions. So just as you're going through the material, hey, I've got a question, go ahead and post it to the discussion board. You're welcome to answer questions and ask questions there at any time. And I will keep an eye on that daily to address your questions. Now, in terms of the goals, again, SMART is an acronym. I want you to set weekly goals using this framework. So again, it's easy to let this stuff get away from you. You should be looking at the number of topics that are due every week, and you should set a specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound goal every week. This is an assignment, and it is graded, and it is worth points. Your first goal is due, let's see, where did I put the due date? You'll click on the link. So this one is due on Monday, January 14th. So you've got this week to kind of get acquainted with the course and then set that goal. So again, that goal should be, okay, there's 26 topics. I have free time on, from 4 to 5 on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So that's my dedicated time for this course where I'm going to get started. Think about the assignment, think about the specific time you have and what you're going to accomplish throughout the week. Again, if you have questions on that, let me know and we can talk about that further. So anyway, that should be enough information, I hope, to get you started. Again, welcome to the class. Please feel free to reach out if you have additional questions, and I'll definitely be in touch.